Anglican retirement villages. It began in 1959 as a vision for one small Christian veterans village at Castle Hill. Over half a century, it has grown into an organisation that includes more than 22 properties and offers home care services, embracing 5,000 residents and clients from all walks of life. Today, one of Australia's leading aged care service providers. Let us share with you what's at the heart of ARV. Hello, I'm Lee Hatcher. ARV is about much more than just providing accommodation or healthcare services. Its vision is so much greater: to reach out, to enrich lives, and to share the love of Jesus. CEO Rob Freeman says caring has always been the centrepiece of ARV's mission, but its new vision provides even greater inspiration for the decades to come. Rob, what are the key elements of the vision?
Reaching out, enriching lives, and sharing the love of Jesus. Reaching out I define in its broadest sense, so it's our willingness to reach more people with the services that we provide in different geographic areas from ones we've operated in previously, and also being ambitious about the nature of the needs we can meet, so tackling the difficult aspects of life and care. Enriching lives, understanding people and responding to their needs, supporting them to realise the ambitions and hopes that they have for life, and supporting them in their health too, whether that's physical, emotional, or spiritual, or social. So supporting them in people in whatever way we can. And then sharing the love of Jesus. So really showing through our compassion, the compassion in our daily lives and the way that we respond to people, the compassion that Jesus showed.
If our vision is the horizon we're heading towards, the ARV's mission is the path staff are taking. Our vision describes our goal for the future. Our mission describes what we're going to do to get there. To serve and care for older people responding to their diverse needs, with God's help, we will enhance well-being, maintain dignity, foster choice, and encourage relationships as we present the good news of Jesus. So now it's all about reaching out.
Yep.
In practical terms, how's that changed your approach to property?
Oh, well, it's really, I suppose, made us focus in other areas which we would not necessarily have embarked on. So to make that real, we've been looking in the suburbs of, or the areas of Blacktown and Fairfield, predominantly for our next two retirement villages. And also we've spent a lot of time looking at, I suppose, the affordability of the product that we put on the ground, and also looking at ARV to providing a higher subsidised portion of accommodation to really broaden our offer to the market, and actually, provide housing for people that actually don't have the financial means to actually come into retirement living.
It's so much more than the old, what used to just be a nursing home as such, because it is a lifestyle, you are embracing that lifestyle. And I think the companionship, a lot of it is more like what your old neighbourhoods used to be. When you go to the letterbox, now we all just drive straight into our garages, but when you used to go to the letterbox, you'd have a chat with that lady over the road, or have that time for a cup of tea with the lady over the road. Her children might be playing with your children, you've got that sense of, over the backyard chat. So I always think of it more of being more like that sense of suburbia, and that lifestyle of having a neighbour next door that you're familiar with and know that you've got time for one another.
Caring is a hard job. You can just get into the room, do the bed in 5 minutes, then you go, you finish your job. No one say, oh, you didn't do your job properly. But if you talk to them, make them happy, probably another 2 minutes.
ARV's vision for the future and its mission statement boil down to very practical values, ideals that shape how we respond to every resident and client. So Rob, ARV's values: respect, empathy, integrity, honesty and unity. How important are they in how we work together?
Oh, really important, because we hope that they will influence the way we go about our daily work, the attitudes that we take to the work each day.
Joan, a Castle Hill resident for 25 years, is an eyewitness to those values in action. You first came here to care for your dying mother. What sort of care did ARV provide?
I couldn't speak more highly of it. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The people there were treated like people, not patients. That's the best way I think I could handle it. They were always given their value and their worth as people.
After more than 50 years of marriage, Elizabeth was looking for a home that would care as much for her Dudley as she did. ARV repays her trust every day.
And I have a daughter-in-law who's a doctor. She doesn't live in Sydney, she lives in Western Australia. But the first time she came across after Dudley was in Donald Coburn, she said to me, "Oh, this is so wonderful compared with so many places where I've been as a doctor." And she said, "I'm so grateful to God for this."
And Jan found that ARV's care extended beyond her dying mother's sickbed to her and the rest of her family.
They wanted to know about the funeral. They wanted to know what they could do for me. And I was just blown away by the support of conducting a funeral is a very hard process. But when I looked up and saw 5 or 6 of the carers there, the pastoral worker from ARV came and actually helped me conduct the service. She spoke about Mum in the village. They all stayed, they looked after me, they said they didn't want to lose me as well as Mum.
Old age can be a vulnerable time in life, but 92-year-old Fred, who receives ARV's home care services, says he's never had a day's worry with the ARV carers who come to his home.
I trust them immensely. In fact, I don't even worry about them. Once they get going, I come down here and work with the models. We go up and talk, you know, see how they're going. But no, they're great.
What does that mean for you, for them to have the integrity that they do? What's that mean for you?
No worries, no worries. Well, the ladies from ARV, they're like part of the family, to me.
Integrity was also high on Edna's agenda. She was losing her sight when she moved to Woolooware Shores and needed to find people she could trust.
I have not had any reason to ever doubt anything that they've told or said or told me. I am very grateful. I really sort of half owe my life to them because I need care. This is a point I would like to get over, that they seem to delight in helping you when that help is needed.
A community that grows close in times of need. That's what Robin discovered as her health problems took her in and out of hospital. Her ARV staff and neighbours don't just wish her well, they show they care.
They do, they really do care about you, yes. And the follow-up care, being able to go to hydrotherapy, the bus service, you know, and having free physio, I mean, that is just amazing, absolutely amazing. And then other friends, when I came home, if they were going shopping, I'd get a phone call and say, "We're about to go to wherever, is there anything you need?" And they'd do the shopping for me. And I had the same thing with friends from church. I just, you know, feel like this is my village family and I have my church family as well. And it's plus my blood family who are also, you know, supportive. So it's great.
The same story told 5,000 different ways. Respect and empathy, integrity, honesty and unity. How would you describe what drives them?
There's a lot of love and a lot of caring and a huge amount of patience.
Love of Jesus.
Love of Jesus. It's a real inner love that emanates from the people that are here.